The story begins by showing us that some extremely dangerous prisoners were being transported by airplane to another maximum security prison specially built for such dangerous criminals. One by one, we see extremely dangerous criminals including terrorists and professional killers. After the plane took off, we saw that a prisoner named Grissom had hidden a pin under the skin of his hand. He used that pin to unlock his handcuffs. On the other side, a prisoner named Poe started pulling thread from his mouth. A small pouch came out containing a matchstick and a small bottle filled with kerosene oil. As soon as he got Grissom's signal, he opened that oil bottle and sprinkled it on the prisoner sitting next to him. "Look, buddy, if you survive, don't take it personally, okay?" After this, Poe lit that matchstick and threw it on him. The fire distracted the prison staff, and seizing the opportunity, he stole the keys to the prisoner's cells. He quickly used the key to open the gate. A dangerous prisoner came out of that iron cage and used his handcuffs to finish off the guard. The guards also used all their strength to control the prisoners. Seeing the opportunity, Grissom also came out and quickly attacked a guard to reach the captain's cabin. The co-pilot tried to stop him with his gun but couldn't and was killed by Grissom's hands. Taking his gun, he reached the captain and put it to his temple, telling him to report that there was some problem due to weather disturbances, but now everything is under control so that no one on the ground would know what was happening on the plane. Since he was the only one with a gun on the entire plane, Grissom soon hijacked the plane and took control. There was also a prisoner named Poe on the plane. Actually, Poe used to be a captain in the army, but one day when a drunk was harassing his pregnant wife, he killed him in anger by mistake, after which he was sentenced to 8 years in prison. Being in jail, he couldn't even see his daughter's birth. Due to his good behavior in prison, he was now being released early. He just came on this flight in a hurry to reach home. But what did he know that he would get stuck on this plane with the country's most dangerous criminals? All the guards were captured and locked in the prisoner's place, and Grissom ordered all the prisoners' handcuffs to be opened. But as soon as the handcuffs were opened, one prisoner took out his hidden gun and took one of Grissom's key men hostage. Actually, this man was an undercover policeman who was living among them disguised as a prisoner. Poe also tried to explain to him that, "Brother, take it easy. There's no benefit. You can't fight so many people." But he didn't listen and unfortunately was killed by Grissom's hands. Now Poe was wondering how he would get out of this plane alive. After this, on Grissom's orders, the airplane was landed at another high-security prison, where they took a big gangster's son with them in exchange for some guards. After this, they took another old prisoner with them, who knew how to fly planes. He soon took over the captain's place, and also threw the plane's radio transponder outside, so they would have no connection with the airline. Wherever Grissom went, terror seemed to walk with him. He shot a guard present at the airfield, and had also planted a bomb in the prison, whose explosion killed many people. Their plane took off again. The other prisoners were quite happy, but Poe looked somewhat worried. He wanted to somehow inform the police about this. He met Grissom and asked him where they were all going now. While heading toward their destination, their planes suddenly started going down. Grissom asked Poe to find out the reason. Actually, a guard's dead body had gotten stuck in the plane's wheel. They wrote important information about the airplane on his t-shirt and threw it down. That corpse fell directly on a car, causing many cars to crash into each other. After collecting the information written on his t-shirt, the police informed U.S. Marshal Vince about the entire incident. Vince immediately drove toward the place where his plane was going to land. While searching in the storage area, a prisoner found Poe's release letter. He understood that Poe was no longer a prisoner like them, but before he could tell everyone else to save his life, Poe had to kill him. A little later, they reached their next stop, but the old man couldn't land the plane properly, and the plane crash landed. There, Grissom didn't find the private jet that the gangster's son had mentioned, which was supposed to help them all escape. Poe took advantage of the opportunity and started instigating the prisoners against each other. He started saying that this gangster's son couldn't be trusted, he's a liar. Making conversation like this, he also saved the lives of the guards present there. When the other prisoners were pulling the plane out of the hole caused by the crash landing, Poe cleverly went inside the plane so he could find an insulin injection to save one of his companions. Finding him alone, some of the gangster son's goons attacked him. He wanted to leave everyone here and escape with just a few of his companions. U.S. Marshal Vince, who was hiding there, seized the opportunity and attacked them. Poe and Vince together beat them badly. He could have escaped, but he didn't want to leave the guards and his friends stuck there, so he decided to go back to the base. Seeing the smoke flying from afar, the prisoners understood that the police was coming there. Seeing this, the gangster's son took the private jet hidden there and betrayed everyone by leaving alone. But U.S. Marshal Vince present there couldn't let that happen. He ran and went to a crane standing in front of him, lowered it, and collided it with the jet. Due to this, the jet crashed into a nearby building. Now how could Grissom let such a traitor live? So he threw a lit cigarette jet into the leaking jet fuel. He burned the gangster's son alive. After this, he distributed weapons to all the prisoners and told them to take their positions. Due to Grissom's excellent planning, the prisoners welcomed the police with massive explosions. A dangerous fight started between both camps. Gradually, more police backup started arriving, and Grissom understood that they couldn't win in any case, so he gave orders to everyone to retreat. They had pulled the plane out of the crash hole. Luckily, the plane was still in flying condition, but Poe didn't want even a single prisoner to escape, so risking his life, he tied the plane with a rope. After this, he quietly went inside the storage area and saved his friend and some guards' lives. But after all, how could a rope stop such a big plane? After takeoff, there was a festive atmosphere on the plane. All the prisoners were very happy, but Grissom couldn't understand how the police knew about their plan beforehand. He understood that there must be an informer among them. He threatened everyone that whoever informed the police about their plan should come forward. Otherwise, he would shoot a guard. He wanted to come forward, but to save him, his friend stepped forward and said that he did all this, and Grissom shot him without thinking. Meanwhile, a police helicopter also reached the plane and bullets started flying rapidly. Grissom got distracted by all this, and on the other side, after losing his friend, he was also filled with anger. He was confronting the goons one after another and defeating them. He went into the pilot's cabin and forcibly asked him to land the plane near Las Vegas City, but due to one engine of the airplane failing, the pilot had to make an emergency landing inside the city. The police was already waiting for them on the ground. As soon as the plane landed, the police surrounded them from all sides. Many prisoners were caught. However, the mastermind of all this, Grissom, was not among them. It turned out that as soon as the plane landed, Grissom escaped with two other companions hiding in a fire truck. Poe and U.S. Marshal Vince saw each other and together started chasing them on a motorcycle. Grissom was also attacking with a water gun to stop them. Seizing the opportunity, Poe jumped and grabbed the ladder of that fire truck, and his motorcycle crashed into the back of the truck and exploded. In this explosion, one of Grissom's companions was killed. He was hanging from the fire truck's ladder. Grissom was also trying his best to make him fall down. A fierce fight was going on between them. After an explosion, Grissom jumped and fell onto the conveyor belt of an under-construction factory. There, due to some technical glitch, he was crushed under something heavy. Finally, Poe met his family, which he had been eagerly waiting for. He took out a stuffed bunny that he had made himself as a gift for his daughter. Thinking she might find it dirty, he dusted it off and gave it to his daughter. She also came close to him a little hesitantly and hugged her father. Finally, the three of them could live their lives happily together. So how much do you love your family? One line in the comments is deserved.